Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the vlog. I am just finishing round one. I'm looking rough, like, whoa. But I'm finishing round one of some meal prep, and I will definitely share it with you guys. Now, I have shared this kind of meal plan before, but I changed it up slightly. But I got there in the back my sofritas. It smells so good. I made it a little bit saucier this time, which I think is actually going to work out really well because I normally pair that up with like white rice or some kind of grain like that. But this time, I mean, it's still a grain, but it was a blend that I had for a while, this brown rice, lentils, and red quinoa blend. And it cooked up well. I did it in the air fryer, the pressure cooker for 15 minutes and then let it sit and naturally release for like 10 minutes. I kind of treated it like a brown rice. I think it's okay. It probably could have gone slightly longer, but I think it's okay. And I made my corn salsa too. So good. It's a bit dry though. It is. But I mean, lentils can be, quinoa can be, and rice can be if you don't add anything. So I put some cilantro and a bunch of lime juice too. And then I added a little bit of fire roasted diced tomatoes. And then let me show you the rest real quick. Yeah, doesn't that look, oh my gosh, my friends, try this. Now it is spicy, but it's so good. Now you could totally tone it down to make a much more mild version. If you just did the chipotle pepper and adobo sauce, just very minimal of that. Still use it though, because it really brings the flavor of this dish together, but cut it back if you're really sensitive to spice. But it's so good. Normally you would make it maybe a little bit, like I said, not as saucy, but it doesn't matter, whatever. And these are the two optional ingredients in this dish actually, is a can of tomato sauce and some coconut milk. I use them though. I think it makes it a lot more creamy. And again, the tomato sauce will also tone it down too if it's a little bit on the hot side, but you don't have to. Again, I will link these recipes below for you guys because I do have them on my website. So good. But I'm going to add it right over here to this blend. That's the blend I'm talking about. It looks good. It's totally good. But yeah, it's just a bit dry. And then my corn salsa. Oh, so good. And then I have a little mason jar here that I'm going to take a picture. That's why, I mean, you know, my life anyway. But this I'm going to give to Evie and Jose tomorrow at the gym. And I'll give them each one of these too. And they'll have a meal for the day as well. And then I got my grapes prepped over here. Basically, if I get home from the grocery store and I'm gonna meal prep that same day, which typically I do, but sometimes it's the next day, I just leave everything out as it was and just grab as I go and try to dwindle it down. But yeah, this was the blend that I had. I want to say I got this a long time ago at Walmart, I believe, but I just thought it'd be a little bit different. So I'm going to put these sofritas here, and because I made it, like I said, a little saucier, I think it's actually going to be really good to kind of blend it in with the rice as you're eating it, and then you can add the corn salsa over top. But yeah, I'm just letting it cook down just a little bit more. Make sure it doesn't pop up and make a mess. But yeah, so today is Sunday, and I did the Sprouts haul, got that edited, ready to go for tomorrow, or you know, last week when you're seeing this. But yeah, this, like I said though, is round one. I'm gonna tackle those sweet potatoes over there because I gotta have them. I really do. And Nate changed the shift this week. Normally, or this week, he was going to be off Monday and Wednesday, and now he's going to be off Wednesday and Friday. And again, today's Sunday, so now I need to make sure I have enough like ready to go so that he has it for like the next 2-3 days before he's off. Anyway, so that works, but maybe we'll do something Friday night. He's never off on Fridays. I think he had to switch with like, maybe someone had something come up or whatever, but maybe we can actually do something. We will see. But yeah, so that's the plan, but we'll see. Kind of getting a little bit like not motivated now. It's 5 o'clock, so maybe I'll eat one of these. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway, it is the next day, and Nate put his pants on top of my Thrive order. Come on now. By the way, I did not finish meal prepping, and I'm going to do that today. I literally like left everything out still, as you do. By the way, I need to go take this to the mail sometime today, but it's an order from one of you guys on my website, which thank you so much. I put her address on the bottom, even though I wasn't even planning on like showing this. I'm like really weird with that of like, it cannot be shown because privacy, no matter what. what? Like, you know, my walls talk anyway. But seriously, thank you so, so much. It really means so much to me. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, I still need to do all of this. I did steal one this morning though already, because I told you guys, like, I have to have it. And I took some of that sofritas that I had on the side just by itself without the rice, and I air fried one of these up real quick when I got home, and put some sofritas on the side and the salsa. It was bomb, but it's like, I can't go without my potatoes. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but yeah, I did get my Thrive order. It came about an hour ago, and I just opened it up, but I haven't even taken anything out. Now, I know you guys, if you're watching my vlogs, you've probably heard me talk about Thrive so much. I absolutely love it. I really do. I have it linked below for you guys. You can get 25% off your first order, free shipping, and a free 30-day trial with that link as well. If you want to try it out, it basically, if you are not familiar though, it is an online service for grocery items, and it's all health foods. Like, it's really, really nice to be able to go to one place and find what you're looking for and know you're kind of at least doing, you know, better for yourself. But beyond that, guys, why I really like it is it's so easy to navigate too, as they really cater to like your lifestyle specifically. Whether you're doing vegan like us, you can literally click on a tab that says vegan and browse and shop and know that you're finding just like vegan items. I just love it. It's super simple. They even have, I think, like a keto section and paleo section, and it's just, again, it caters to your needs. But I like to stock up on some items. I've also mentioned to you guys, I do have some that are like my tried and trues I have to get from here. So, you know, that's what I did this time. Okay, I'm going to take everything out though and lay it out so you guys can see it, and I'll put the prices with everything. We'll treat it like a little mini grocery haul. Another thing that stands out to me too, as I'm just kind of taking some of this stuff out right now, everything is always packaged really well. I've never had anything come broken. I do get a lot of items that are in glass, and again, never have had an issue. But I love how they package stuff too, and I reuse like all of this, all of it. Now, of course, I do have like my online store, like I mentioned, and that's pretty much where a lot of this gets reused for. But I feel like even if you don't have that, you are probably someone who still maybe shipped a gift or something to someone. And I swear this stuff is the best. And I don't know if you know, but like packing materials, they can be kind of expensive. Anyway, I just think they actually do a really good job with that. And the plastic use that they do for packaging is pretty minimal. Not 100% none, but minimal. And I also find that when they do, it's things like this where I totally reuse them. So, you know, it's not so bad. But anyway, I made me think of it because I love this one especially. It really protects things very well. I had 2 like jelly jars in that wrapped up, and it's totally protected. So another thing with Thrive, here's everything I got. It really wasn't too much, but again, it's certain items that I just can't really beat, and I know that I want to have stocked up, so I just use that service a lot for this. But I had a suggestion too for doing like a favorites video for like exclusive Thrive items, or maybe not even totally 100% exclusive, but things that like make my list every time that I order from Thrive. I'm totally open to this. So I might work on that here soon. So as you can probably just see here off the bat, some of these brands are extremely familiar. You've probably seen them in multiple stores before, but then there are exclusive items strictly to just Thrive and being their brand. This being one of them. This is for certain, if I make that video for you guys too, will be number 1. This is my number 1, the organic wild blueberry fruit spread. In the, again, wild blueberry, but they have it in tons of flavors. They're all very, very good, but this is my favorite. And it's sweetened with fruit juice. So basically it's like a jam or jelly, and it is a sugar-free version, or I should say no sugar added, because it's just getting its sweetness from actual fruit juice. I love it. Personally, I think it tastes better than any of the like sugary jellies I've ever had. I just love it. I love the texture of it. It's like a jelly texture, like a gelatin type texture, but then also has chunks of blueberries, like whole blueberries in it, the little wild ones, the little ones. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I shared with you guys last week on the vlog. I like to actually take a good dollop of this too and mix it with vegan cream cheese, specifically from Trader Joe's. Oh my goodness. It's like a cheesecake, and then like dip crackers in it. You're welcome. It's so good. So that for certain is a must. But yeah, they do have their exclusive Thrive Market brand. And from the things that I have tried, not just this, I've been really happy with too. But again, they do have other items. So then it kind of comes down to, okay, is it cheaper on Thrive or not than other places for these, said items? Now, I think sometimes, depending, of course, on sales going on wherever you may be shopping, it could be cheaper somewhere else, and it could be cheaper for Thrive. Obviously, there's still always the convenience factor of the fact that it comes straight to your door. That's always really nice too. But for the most part, usually what happens is this becomes either the same price or less. So for me, I kind of look at it and go, again, it's still just the convenience of not having to get off my butt. Anyway, also when you become a member, you'll of course get emails that will send you special like offers and stuff. So with that said, all of this was an additional 20% off as well, just on top of their normal like lower prices anyway. So again, I love it. I swear by it, but I'm just giving you guys some information because I feel like I haven't done like a true dedicated haul to Thrive in quite some time. But I went ahead and stocked up on the Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. This is one of my, I know it's kind of random, but I will tell you, I've tried so many like more natural soaps over my years now, and this is my favorite one. Now, okay, Jet, I hear you. Calm down. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I love this one. This comes in a ton of different scents, and they're all really nice, but I just like this lemon verbena one for the kitchen. It makes sense to me. Lemon and kitchen go together. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Like, come on now. What? They're all just basking in the sun. But I wanted to come over here real quick and just share this with you guys. I got this recently, and this brand is actually sold on the Thrive store as well. But I got this recently, I believe at Whole Foods it was. I got 2 of them. I think they were having a sale, and I just opened up the second one that I had. And guys, I'm not a big fan of this. Like, it smells good and it does work, but it takes a lot. And I felt like I went through one of these already so fast because you kind of can't help it. It's super like watery, and you can't help but use a lot, and it takes a lot. So I probably wouldn't get this again. I've used their laundry soap before too, and I remember like not hating it or anything, but I wasn't like meh. It was okay. So I feel like this brand overall for me is kind of okay. Anyway, but it made me think of that just to show you guys. I wanted to get another just to have as backup when that one's gone, of the one that I actually really like. I like the Method brand as well, which you can find like at Target, but Mrs. Meyer's for dish soap is good. And I have used this one many times too. I also like, I'm just going to give you my little rundown of cleaning products here, my friends. The 7th generation all-purpose cleaner. I like this one a lot as well. I think, yeah, 7th generation is also on Thrive, I believe, but I like that one too. But I just got this one this time, just to, be the same scent here, but this is very good as well. With that, I got this one too, and I've never used it before. This is a brand I've never even seen before. It's lavender and grapefruit scented, Rebel Green, sulfate-free, all-purpose spray, just for, again, cleaning down the countertops and stuff. So we'll see. I've never seen it at all. The products, of course, are like cruelty-free and more natural, which we love. We love that. Now, also at checkout too, what happens is they usually will give you always like a free sample of some sort. But if you spend a certain amount, there's like sections where you can pick out like a free item too. So this was free. This is the Nutiva Squeezable Coconut Manna. Now, I think they delivered this in like a refrigerated truck because this is like a rock. I can't move it. So I just got to let it kind of sit at room temperature for a while. And then the free sample too is this Daily Swish by Banyan Botanicals, basically a little mouthwash. Thought I'd try it out. Why not? But that's kind of cool that they do that too. All right, there's the jams. I recently shared this with you guys, I think last week too, when I did the dumplings, and I had this sauce. This is the one I was talking about, the Sky Valley teriyaki sauce. I love this. Now, this is also at Sprouts. I believe it's also at Whole Foods, but the price is astronomical there. Like, I don't know what it is. Now, again, maybe they'll have sales certain times, but I actually just went to Sprouts, a few days ago, and I saw it there, and I was like, oh, I just ordered it, so I don't have to worry about it. But it was like $7 there, and it was definitely less here, plus the 20% off. So again, that's kind of one of those things too, where like it makes more sense for me to stock up at Thrive for it. And there's a bunch of different sauces in this brand now, like flavors. And I've tried like the sweet chili one. That one's really good too, but I just love this teriyaki sauce one. It is not sugar free, but it's a lot lower in sugar than mini. So that's why I like it. It's pretty low calorie too. And this is another one, my friends. Actually, I think this one might be cheaper pretty much at least everywhere I've seen on Thrive. And I have to have it. This is not really a health food, but I have to have it. And that's where this ends. No, seriously though, endangered species, you hear me talk about it all the time. This almond sea salt one is my favorite. It is so good, you guys. I want to say the first time I ever tried this brand even was in a vegan cuts box, like over a year ago now, and I just can't get enough. I leave them in my fridge and I break off a hunk at night, usually around 7 p.m. when I know I should kind of cut myself off, and I take a chunk of chocolate. And I feel rebellious when I do it. Seriously though, they're so good. Love them. Now, fun fact, my friends, you guys know I don't really go and get my nails done too often anymore because my hands are just awful after weightlifting daily. It's bad. You guys know. So I haven't really done my nails in quite some time. And I'm trying to cut back on like those kinds of expenses right now, just being a little bit more, budget friendly. With that said, I'm like, I don't have to be a complete, I can paint my nails. I can do this. I don't have any. I used to, but I don't have any anymore. Like literally not one. I need to make sure I still have like a nail polish remover. I'm going to attempt this, my friends. I'm going to attempt this. So I stuck with a very neutral color, which I do love. I've never heard of this brand before. Sophie, low odor, free of all harsh chemicals. What's the other one? Dang it, I cannot remember now. Oh, Zoya. Zoya, I think it's Zoya, is another really good brand for being like a more natural one. But I'm going to give it a shot, my friends. I bought this on a whim, and I'm going to have like a girly moment and try. Anyway, I also got 2 bags here of the buckwheat flour. I love this, and I'm almost out. I have probably enough for one more batch of those, the muffins that are now gone that I showed you guys last week too. It's basically the base of those were protein powder and this. I use buckwheat flour pretty much for anything when I'm trying to bulk up my protein in a baked product, if that makes sense. I use this also for my protein pancakes. You can see on here, it does have a little bit of protein. It's just a little bit better for you. And I've literally been using this now for, 2+ years probably. And I like to stock up on it there when I can. I got also the Thrive Market. This is their brand of coconut oil, the buttery one. I think you can find many flavored buttered coconut oils anywhere really, but I gotta tell you, this one is so good. This is probably the 4th time I've bought it. I love it. I pretty much stick to only using this though to make my own popcorn. Now I know that you can totally make popcorn with no oil at all. I got you. I get it. And that's the best way to go. But a little bit of this goes such a long way, and it just flavors it so good. And it's like a treat for me. I just love it. So I got that from Thrive as well. And then they also have these hemp hearts on sale. These normally go for like $14.99 at least at ours, at Whole Foods. And I want to say this was like $9 or $10 right now. And again, plus 20% off. I love hemp seeds. I put them on my oatmeal. I also really like them on salads, and Nate likes these too. So I wanted to stock up on those. A great source of protein and omegas. And then I also, because allergy season is coming, thankfully I am not one to really really suffer from them, but the kiddo and Nate do. My God, do they? It's such a loud house with all the sneezes, but I'm gonna just start stocking up now on some Kleenex. So I got the Thrive Market facial tissue, little couple boxes there. So that's everything I got. I'll put the total. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of information on Thrive. Check it out. It's so bomb. I love it. And you'll have fun shopping on there. I made myself a little snack here. I got some carrots and then some just regular old hummus. And I thought I would just take this opportunity to show you that I got that jelly over here on this English muffin. That's fruit spread, but you can see like the little pieces of like the wild blueberry. I'm telling you, my friends, it's so good. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you. I thought I'd show you this quick dinner I'm putting together with the leftovers of just the sofritas. I had a little bit of black refried beans too in the fridge, so I'm taking that. I just heated it up real quick. Have my corn salsa here. Then I heated up a couple corn tortillas. I'm gonna fill it up and make some tacos, my friends. Keep it simple. Right now in the air fryer, I've got my sweet potatoes going, and I cut up a bunch of carrots, but I think that's actually all I'm gonna do right now. But maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll do a little bit more. Make sure we get through what we have in meal preps right now of this, and call it good, but I'm excited. These are gonna be delicious tacos.
So let your guard down, and I say, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too, if not says who, yeah, you can make it too, if not says who. Something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt.